She paid me to disappear, but I kept everything. The NDA, the wire transfers, and the truth. In a move that's already shaking the foundations of Meghan Markle's carefully curated public image, her ex-husband Trevor Engelson has broken years of enforced silence, and what he's revealing is explosive. For the first time, he claims Meghan paid him a massive hush-money settlement after their divorce, complete with a binding NDA and documented bank transfers, proof he says he's now ready to expose. But what's more chilling? Trevor suggests this payoff was just the beginning, pointing to a web of manipulation, false victimhood, and potentially fraudulent timelines that could call into question not just Meghan's past, but her entire royal narrative. Stay with us. What you're about to hear may change everything. Before we continue, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell for updates. It began with a whisper. A low murmur hidden beneath headlines dominated by royal ceremonies, charitable speeches, and Netflix deals. For years, the public had only seen Meghan Markle through two tightly curated lenses. First, the plucky American actress who captured the heart of a British prince, and then the misunderstood royal under siege. But somewhere between the red carpets and Buckingham Palace gates, a story was buried. Or, more accurately, paid to stay buried. Trevor Engelson wasn't supposed to speak. The silence wasn't just assumed, it was enforced. He had, after all, signed the paperwork. The ink on the non-disclosure agreement wasn't just metaphor, it was currency. Cold, hard cash exchanged for invisibility. But as of today, the silence has been shattered, and what lies beneath it is disturbing enough to rattle even Meghan's most loyal defenders. The former Hollywood producer, who once held Meghan's hand long before the world knew her name, has stepped forward with documents, screenshots, and a story so explosive it threatens to recast the Duchess's rise to fame in an entirely different light. According to Trevor, Meghan Markle didn't just climb the ladder of success. She burned bridges, rewrote history, and paid handsomely to make sure the truth never reached the surface. Until now, the most damning accusation isn't just that Meghan paid Trevor off. It's what she allegedly paid him to forget. A carefully constructed lie about her past. A marriage timeline that doesn't match official records. Claims of abuse and victimhood used as leverage in media interviews. Alleged misrepresentations on immigration documents. And the hidden legal structure of a hush-money settlement orchestrated not for Trevor's protection, but for Meghan's ambition. This video isn't about tabloid drama. It's not about celebrity gossip or royal intrigue. It's about power, silence, and the cost of truth in a world where image often trumps reality. What you're about to hear may upend everything you thought you knew about Meghan Markle. Because this time, the man who was closest to her before the fame, the man who knew her before the palace, before the podcast deals, before the speeches about authenticity and healing, is speaking without filters and without a check in the mail. To understand how this silence was bought, we have to rewind the clock. Long before the royal titles and controversial interviews, Meghan Markle was a struggling actress trying to find her place in a notoriously brutal industry. Hollywood isn't known for its mercy. For every breakout star, there are thousands of unseen performers auditioning in back rooms, waiting for the call that might never come. Meghan wasn't an overnight success. She hustled, networked, and strategized. She was smart, strategic, and according to Trevor, relentless in her pursuit of something bigger than acting roles. They met in the early 2000s. Meghan was still finding her footing in Los Angeles, and Trevor, then a moderately successful producer with contacts in the indie film world, saw something in her. She wasn't just beautiful, she was driven. Their connection moved fast. By 2011, they were married in a low-key ceremony in Jamaica, surrounded by close friends. It should have been the beginning of something enduring. But even then, Trevor recalls moments that made him pause. She was never content, he said. Not with the industry, not with her roles, and certainly not with the idea of being seen as just someone's wife. She had dreams that didn't align with compromise. She didn't want a partner, she wanted a platform. And when that platform wasn't immediately available, she created one. Slowly, carefully, and, as Trevor now alleges, manipulatively. Their marriage was brief. By 2013, just 2 years after tying the knot, the couple filed for divorce. Irreconcilable differences was the official reason. But now, Trevor suggests that the real reasons went far deeper. According to him, Meghan had already set her sights elsewhere. Not necessarily on another man, but on another life, one that didn't include